Today we are talking to Andrew Curtis. Andrew is just starting out as a stand-up comedian. Thanks for joining us, Andrew, and welcome. So what got you into stand-up?
I remember doing a presentation at work about 3 years ago, and all I could think of was, this is so boring. I wasn't getting nervous at all presenting in front of about 80 people, but I just wished it could have been funnier and more interesting.
Yeah. So how have you found it so far?
So far, the audiences have been really positive and appreciative.
No hecklers at all?
Not yet, but I know they're coming.
Yeah. What's been the hardest part for you so far?
The hardest part has been knowing that the material's not that funny yet and still performing it anyway. And also coming up with new stuff and trying to remember it.
Sounds challenging. Okay, shall we look at one of your previous performances?
Thank you, that was some great applause. Now some of you might be looking at me and thinking, that guy looks weirdly familiar. There's a reason for that. It's because I've got celebrity parents. My dad is Mr. Sheen, and my mum is Casper the Ghost. I'm so pale, I got a sunburn off my Amazon Kindle once. Do you ever go to the shops and forget to buy something? Like you'll have a list and good intentions, and you'll even try reading it along the way. Bread, milk, potatoes. And you'll come back with 4 bags of chips, a monkey, and $300 worth of Bitcoin, which the monkey won't give back to you, no matter how many chips you try and feed it. Well, I get the opposite thing happening as well. I'll see something in the shops and think, I would hate to run out of that. So I'll get some, take it home, and then throw it in a cupboard and forget about it. Now, I've done this more than once. This is how I ended up filling my house with 45 kilometres of Glad wrap. Now, to put that in perspective, that's more than enough to cover the entire distance of a marathon. Something the organisers of the Sydney Marathon did not appreciate me doing. Now, I had a revelation the other day about men's public toilets. They're places of silence and reverence. You go in there and do whatever you got to do with the grim determination of an Easter Island statue. They're also places where people find inner peace through instant relief. And they're also places where people focus very much on their breathing, specifically not breathing. And if you can't hold your breath the whole time you're in there, you will start praying. So it's kind of like a temple. A dirty, stinky temple. Now, the last thing I want to talk to you about is that wonderful phrase, have a great night. Why are you going to be so stingy with the fun times and the cheeriness? Can I only have fun tonight? Or are you actually casting some kind of voodoo magic spell on me to limit the fun in my life? Are a bevy of supermodels going to come to my place tonight? We're going to party for a while, and then sometime in the night, I'm going to pass out. The supermodels are going to leave with my monkey, who steals my chips and my Bitcoin. Am I going to wake up tomorrow wrapped in Glad wrap, struggling for 3 hours to get out of it, and then find out the price of Bitcoin's gone through the roof? Is my life going to turn to hell just because you cast your little voodoo magic spell on me? I'm really worried now. Anyway, that's all I've got. Now, I'm Andrew Curtis. Have a great night.
That was great, well done. So, final question for the night. What do you reckon the future holds for yourself?
Long term, I don't really know. All I know is this is something that really interests me. I love making people laugh, so I'm just going to have a go.
Yeah. Well, thanks for coming on the show tonight, Andrew. It's been a pleasure. Good luck for your future. That about does us for this week. Please tune in next week when we'll have a special guest from politics. So I guess yet more comedy. See you then.